Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. For a moment, my show is the Peter Like Show. I had a little bit of a mental meltdown, and so as you guys can see, I was away from the Peter Anything Show because I was beyond shit for a number of days, and today I confided with a colleague of mine about some drama I've been having with a number of things. First, I couldn't find an opponent to play Ticket to Ride Berlin, and I've decided to take a vacation from going to the board game meetups because I want to straighten out a few things in my life and have a little bit more say when I do go back there. I've been kind of boxed in various ways, and I confided with my colleague about that. I confided with my colleague about some insecurities I have with asking for various things at work. And I got a number of good... I can't believe, for the first time in my life, I have a colleague I can trust. Usually my colleagues and I are terribly cutthroat or competitive or different in life. It helps that this colleague of mine has probably a similar sexual orientation. He won't admit to it. But he's older than me and never married, so it's a good sign. I don't think he has ever dated either, just judging by his life stories from talking to him. And so there we have it. I'm going to take a break from going to the board game meetups and meet people in different walks of life, learn a few new things, and Jupiter and Uranus come into conjunction in April of 2024. Every time Jupiter and Uranus have come into conjunction, it has been a big new time to turn pages in my life. I was 9 years old the first time Jupiter and Uranus came into conjunction in my life. My parents had just moved across town. I had a lot of difficulty with the new school district, and before I knew it, I was making new friends, and that was good. The last time Jupiter and Saturn came into conjunction was in 2010. I had a girl who was taking advantage of me financially, and I had a hard time breaking up with her because life had revolved around her during the time we were together. And I almost took my own life that time around, and I came out of that somehow. And one day I couldn't find a girl to take to a coin show, and I went to that coin show alone, and I had a really good time. And it was at that coin show that I discovered that I'm never going to be alone, and so I can be strong with various things. And it's kind of funny because this time around, I do a lot of things alone, but the stuff that I can't do alone is what gives me a lot of headaches, like playing Ticket to Ride or going to the Arizona State Fair, where you need two people to ride various rides, right? All the trepidation, or negotiating things at work, right? Everything that revolves around needing to interact with somebody is what gives me a lot of headaches, right? I no longer have headaches with going to coin shows, going to see my favorite movie, going to my favorite restaurant. No, things I could do alone, I do very beautifully, right? So hopefully I'll have to... In 2010, I learned how to be alone. In 2024, I would have to learn to interact with other people, right? This is the Peter Like Show. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum, 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 bum.